So 2025 was an amazing year for anime, man, and we're gonna go ahead and
Yes, it
list some of
was.
our favorites from 2025. Brother, after
All
you.
right. All right. I get to go first. I'm gonna go with, and I guess we'll do it in any order we want. This isn't any top 10 or anything like this. This is just 10 of the top ones that we watched. I mean, we'll go back and forth like we always do. And so I'm going to do the one that I think we started at the end of the year. No, we started I think the second half came out, and it's Call of the Night. It's an anime about like vampires at nighttime. So this dude finds out that nighttime is the right time or whatever, and he meets a vampire and wants to turn into a vampire. It's kind of slice of lifey, romancy, not a little bit of action in there. It's just the vibe of it. Like the music is cool. So if you like the Dan Dan opening or the Mashal opening, Creepy Nuts does the opening. And what I found out is he liked the song by Creepy Nuts so much, the author of the anime, well, the manga. He liked it so much, he was like, "Hey, you mind if I make a manga on this song?" And they were like, "Hell yeah." Not only that, we'll do the opening, we'll do the ending for you. And so it's pretty all, and they're in there. They're in there too if you're paying attention. So that's my first one. Call It a Night's pretty good. The vibes, and it made me have to get high dive for the second season.
That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. My first one, man, is got to be Kingdom Season 6, man. It's one of my favorite
Yeah.
animes. It's real popular everywhere, man. Season 6 was good. I read the manga, so I already know what battles and stuff look like. But just to get to actually see him in the anime, man, I was so excited. That's me and Keontae's thing. I wouldn't watch it without him. We sat and watched the season together, man. And that was probably, that's why that's number one on my list, man. Definitely.
Cool. So I'm gonna try to pick ones that I know you aren't gonna pick. So and I'm gonna go with the Apothecary Diaries, man. Good story, good writing, good comedy in a mystery kind of setting. So the pacing is really good, the dialogue is really good. And there's just a lot there. So there's problem solving. There's not a lot of action, so I don't think you'd watch it. But it's probably one of the best written anime that I've seen this year. So that's mine.
It's dope. Next is The Beginning After the End, man. It's a isekai. It's one of my favorite isekais so far, man. The world building is amazing. The time there's no time gaps and all this other stuff or fast forwarding and nothing. He's going through his progressions from a little
Bro, they're like
kid
3 time skips.
all the way up. That they don't really time skip like that. I mean, he stays little. I mean, he goes from like 4 to 6 to like 8. It's not like he's like
He's not
4.
grown,
Yeah, yeah,
but
right, right.
yeah, I was like,
And
okay, okay, I'm with you.
it shows his progressions as far as how he was in his past life and how he is now. They actually make him be a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like they have a lot of
Mhm,
these isekais where it's a little like 7-year-old and he's whooping a 30-year-old or something like that. His
mhm.
handicaps of his age is known and stuff like that, and the story is just great. I mean, so good. I even got the web novel. I finished the second one almost, so it's really good. I might say that might be in my top tens in the near future, man. But definitely The Beginning After that.
Yeah, I think if it got better animation, it would be talked about more, I think.
Mm.
I think the animation kinda did it a disservice. It wasn't a great.
Yeah, it was subpar.
It was passable, but it wasn't the best. I mean, if it got like Jobless Reincarnation or, what is it? Sentenced to Be a Hero style animation, we be balling.
Nah, nah. That sinister hero animation was splashed on the paper, man. I'm
Nah,
good.
bro, that's some of the best
Nah,
animation I've seen.
I
So,
might
I mean, I
disagree.
mean, all the colors, the lights, the frames, is good stuff, bro. Good
Mm,
stuff. You just didn't like the way it looked. That's
yeah,
all that was.
pretty
The
much, pretty much,
animation itself was pretty solid.
pretty much. Didn't like the
All
way it
right,
looked.
so I guess it's my turn now.
Hmm.
Well, since I said it already, I think season of Jobless Reincarnation, that one's pretty. So it's got a kind of mixed kind of thing. So some people hate it because of some of the pervy elements in it, and I can understand that.
Funny.
If you don't, but it's not for the laughs though. Well, I mean, kind of, but it's not like Jiraiya pervy. It's
Mm,
different. I mean, and just to go into it a little bit, I mean, he's a grown man reincarnated, and he becomes a boy, and he grows up too, kind of like Beginning After the End. I think it predates Beginning After the End, and the manga does. And he grows up and you see him going through and he gets a crush or whatever, but he's got the mind of a grown man, but he's talking to, like, the younger girls and the stuff like that, and they're wanting to be his harem and stuff. So that's kind of weird. But he's in the body of a child, so it's kind of, and he worships a pair of underwear from his teacher, so that's kind of weird too. So I mean, it's a great, and like once you get past all that stuff, if that bothers you, then it's gonna
yeah.
bother you, and then you
I was
can
gonna
do
say
about that.
he's a kid though. Like the are the women like like responding to this stuff or something in this particular
So
anime?
he
Or?
ends up so one he ends up two he ends up kind of growing up with. And one becomes his first, and then the other one he ends up marrying and having a baby with. I think he ends up having a baby with the other ones. But in the body of the person in the anime, he's the same age of everybody else.
Mhm.
But in his head, he's the mind mentality brain of a grown man. So that's the issue that people have with it, is that dichotomy, if you will, of mentally grown man, physically child interacting with, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of
I
weird.
can see it. I can see it.
So, I mean, I watched it with my wife. So, I mean, she was fine with it. So it was fine. I mean, we liked the anime and it was good times. So that's mine. And I know you won't mention that one.
My next one, long title alert, guys. Long title alert. Even given the worthless appraiser class, I'm actually the strongest. I gave the
I
warning.
didn't think you'd even watched it. I forgot you watched that one.
Yeah, man, it was actually really good, man. It wasn't like isekai kind of, but it still had the dungeon hero aspect of it,
Mm-hmm.
and seeing what his skill was. Come like appraiser. I know what an appraiser is. That sounds really, really
Mm-hmm.
stupid. So actually watching and his main skill makes him that much more powerful. I ain't gonna spoil it just because you guys haven't seen it. That is one of Kevin's recommendations. Is watch that one right there. That was a good one for
Give us that
2025.
long title one more time.
The title is even given the worthless appraiser class, I'm actually the strongest.
Cool, cool, cool. All right, my turn. I'm gonna go with Clevitus, and Clevitus is one of those for my old school anime heads, and again, for us on FLP, we are 40 plus old school anime fans, if you will. So we're gonna come at it from that perspective. And Clevitus gave that old 90s vibe with fresher animation. It was just straight fantasy. It was people gonna die. There was dark themes, but I think they were handled maturely. And so it was just a good story. Characters in there were cold. You got to see the thinking, and it was one of those things where she may be immortal, but she feels pain. And so there's the things of that, like, when she's holding her breath underwater and she's
Yeah.
thinking about how much it sucks. And so it's just an interesting story. I mean, and then all the what ifs in the story and all the things that they could do in the future seems really interesting to me. So I heard it's coming back in 2027,
Oh,
but
that's good.
it was good. Yeah.
Cool. Long title alert. Got another one,
Here we
man.
go. King of the long titles.
The next one, and this was good, man. They like if you're fans of like solo leveling and isekai type stuff like that, man, you'll really enjoy this one, man. It's the My Status as Assassin obviously exceeds the heroes. It's really, really good, man. I actually just finally completed that one. I think like yesterday I finally finished it, but busy man, a lot of things to watch, a lot of things to do. But yeah, that's a real good one, man. The main character gives you that I can't remember the Jin Woo, what's his name from solo leveling?
On Jinwoo,
He
yeah.
gives you that kind of vibe, and you expect the hero to be this just OP type of character, and I'm not gonna spoil that one either, but yeah, that's definitely my next one, man. That one's really good. I can't wait for the next season.
So I liked it. I liked it more so because of the animation. Again, it was that old school animation. It reminds you of like Record of Lodoss War, if you remember that
Yeah,
kind of stuff and
yeah, it
that
did.
that style of. And you had, your fantasy elements and all that stuff, and you're meeting the different races and all that stuff. That was cool. It kind of felt like Solo Leveling meets Eminence and Shadow to me.
I can see
I
that.
don't think
Yeah,
you've seen Eminence and
I
Shadow,
seen a
but
couple
that's what it kind
episodes.
of felt like. It's funny for you that you started watching it before me, got on me of like, man, why you ain't watching it yet? And I finished it way before you.
Long story.
Man, ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Every time, every single time,
Don't judge me, man.
every single time. Oh, I'm judging, and I got a couple honorable mentions or dishonorable mentions. I'm definitely judging you. I'm sure you know one of them, but no, that one was a good one. Hell, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, we were talking about that one. So yeah, that was a good one. I enjoyed some of it, but some of the dialogue was kind of just weird to me. Other than that, it was enjoyable.
Indeed, indeed.
I think it's one of the first ones on the list that we both watched together, or we both have watched.
Let's
So
do it.
it's fun. Oh, it's my go because you went on that one. Oh, cool, cool, cool. So I will go with Gotcha Kuda. We're gonna talk about
Mhm.
that one a little bit more later, I'm sure. But man, that one just fun. I'm not gonna lie. The animation style, it's a little rough around the edges, but once you get used to it, it's fun. You appreciate the character designs. You appreciate what they're wearing. The dub, man, the dub. Definitely. I mean, you don't get to say that as much. I mean, I think you're saying it more. We'll talk about that later. But the dub was amazing. So definitely watch that. The music, the dub, the culture on that, the characters in that. Like I said, just a good all around anime. And I don't know what is taking you so long to watch that, but just go watch it.
Yeah, I
You
was just gonna
tripping?
say, man, I gotta watch that, man.
You tripping, man? Just
I
go
was
watch.
just
Like
gonna say.
whatever you were doing this weekend, go watch it. I think it just ended or it's about to end. I think there's maybe one or two dub episodes left, or it's all finished. I don't know, but go watch it. What you doing?
That'll be my next one after while I'm waiting on these 2026 ones to build up. So I'm definitely gonna jump
Yeah,
into that one
same.
next. All right, man. So that's pretty much all the ones. Nope, there is still one more. Kaiju number 8, man. It
What I was waiting on you to say.
started off kind of slow for me and the wife because we watched that one. She watches that one as well. It started off slow, but then picked up really good. The action was pretty good, top notch in my opinion, man. And then the stuff I haven't seen, we still got like 3 episodes to watch. But that is definitely it's on my ones I'm still working on list, by the way. But I'm still working on it. But so far, Kaiju number 8, I enjoyed the first season. Second season, like I said, started off slow but picked up real fast, man. So that's gonna be done probably by the end of the night, actually.
Wow, wow, it's amazing. All right, so since you said you don't have any more, right?
Yeah, that was my last one.
Okay, so I'm gonna go through kind of rapid fire. Well, one I'm gonna go through, and then I'm gonna go through rapid fire some of the other ones, and then a couple dishonorable mentions that I watched. So, gotta represent my girl. May I ask for one final thing? My girl Scarlet, man, that is one of my favorite anime of the year. And the dub again. I mean, I think this is the first year where I've got to say back to back the dub really makes that anime
That's true.
because man, it was so fun to watch that. The words, I learned the word Donnybrooks. That was fun. So definitely using that in a sentence every now and then. It's been fun. So that was a fun one. She gets to dragon. It's just funny. I mean, it's not a complicated story. It's just fun. You gonna have fun. She puts on the glove, squares up, and punches people out of, Team Rocket style. So that's always a good time.
Yeah. Kim liked it too, right?
Kim loved it too. We were in there watching it and cracking up every week. Matter of fact, we watched that one week to week. As a matter of fact, Friday nights we watched that Friday night. Normally we let them build, but that's one of the only ones we watched week to week. So you said you don't have any more?
I don't, but ones I'm still working on if we're gonna do that, man.
Okay, yeah. So go ahead and do yours, and then I'll do my rapid fire ones. I'll do the rest of mine. So go. What you working on?
All right, so
Just
it's
do them. You
only
can do them all.
so you already said one, man, which was Clementon. Still working on that one. My Hero, I'm still finishing that one. I actually only got like 1 or 2 more episodes on that one. Then I'm finishing that one, but pretty good. I know My Hero normally takes me about 8, 9 months to like really get in the mood to actually watch it, but this one has really kept me in because I was waiting for it to completely finish. The next one is One Punch Man. I watched like 3 or 4 episodes in sub, but I prefer One Punch Man dub personally. So I'm kind of waiting until that one goes dub for me so I can go and watch that. But if it takes
Mhm.
too long to go dub, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish it, man. But we'll cover that dub stuff later.
All right. So I'm gonna go through mine real quick. So the ones that I was watching that I give a mention is Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic. Only issue is that it took too daggone long to get to the wrong way to use healing magic, but it was a fun ride. Breaker. I like that a little bit more than you than the second season. I like the character development and the growth. I know you were like they talking too much and they need to fight.
Yeah,
But
that's what it's
I
for.
had fun. I had fun. Odd Taxi is a unique anime. I don't think it came out this year. It came out a while ago, but I just decided to watch it. And it's not for everybody. It's a mystery. It's got a lot of interlacing stories. It's weird. It's got a weird twist in it, but it's a good story. So like if you watch like I'm trying to think what's one of them shows, one of them things like I can't think of a good one right now. Somebody hops in the car and because they hop in your car, your life's never the same or some crap like that. It's
Mm.
one of them kind of things. So that was pretty cool. Shangri-La Frontier we watched at the beginning of the year. That one's a fun one. So if you're tired of like all the high stakes of the world, they just in an MMORPG. So they're not isekai or anything like that, but it gives that isekai vibe. So that one's fun. I like that one. Let This Grieving Soul Retire. That one was just funny to me. It's not, I don't think it's isekai. I think it's fantasy,
I was
but
looking
it's
at
one of
that
those
today
where the
too.
main character, he's overpowered, but not. So they think he is, but he's really not. So there's funny and stuff ensuing with that. And that's getting the second season, I think. So leveling, obviously, Elusive Samurai. That one was a good one.
Yeah.
Couple of the old ones I went back to. Rewatched Overlord, the only anime I ever rewatched. one of the few anime I ever watched. And then we started watching old school Gundam together. So we
That's cool.
watching that from the 70s, and that's kind of funny to be watching that. And then the only one, what we're working on right now is To Be Hero X. That's on a lot of people's top 10 list right now. A lot of people saying it's their number one. I think if they nail the ending, I can see why. Because it's kind of like that My Hero kind of thing, but their powers are based on their trust value. So you can kind of think of it as like their positive sentiment on social media, if you will. So if they got a lot of likes, their powers go up, and their powers represent like what people believe about them. So there's interesting stories that are told in there, and you spend it's different. It's not one. It's one interlacing story, but or interconnected story, but it's got different stories that follow different characters. So that's pretty cool.
That's an
So
interesting
waiting to
concept.
see. It's pretty good. So if you like My Hero and want to try something along those lines, but something different, I'd recommend it. I think you like it. I think there's enough action for you. Some of the episodes might bore you, but I think that will cover you. You got any more before I give my 3 dishonorable mentions?
No, I'm curious about these dishonorable mentions, man. You have at it.
All right.
Have at it.
So the first one, it wasn't that it was bad. It was Fairy Tale 100-Year Quest. I don't even know if that came out this year. It wasn't that it was bad, but apparently they made it match some of the fan service in the manga. And we're watching it as a family. Well, not my son, but 12-year-old daughter. And we're trying to watch it. And it's like up Lucy's crotch. And I'm like, and she's bent over. I'm like, I don't want to watch this as a family. This isn't it. So that they took the service and turned it up, and that is like unnecessary fan service to me. And it's not even like funny or I don't mind fan service, but it was just too much in that one. And then the next one was Akibara Maid Wars or something like that. I've been wanting to watch this for a long time. It's like maids and Akihabara or whatever, and they be warring like the mafia. Straight trash.
Was it?
Animation trash, dialogue trash, voice acting trash, story trash. Like they had a great premise and they just wasted it. And like even the premise, even the twist that happened throughout the story, trash. If you were interested, delete it off your queue, man. It was straight trash. There's a couple good fights, but it's not worth it.
Wow.
It's really not. It's
I
really
seen the
not.
trailer
But
too. It looked interesting.
yeah, don't worry. It came out I think it came out in 2022.
I seen it on like
But
TikTok or something.
yeah, I've been wanting to watch it and that was one of the things when we got High Dive, I was like, oh, we finished Call of the Night. We definitely watching this next. I'd been so mad if I got High Dive for that. I'd been so mad. But there's still one that beats it by a mile. It was also recommended to me by my brother,
What was it?
gentleman over there. It was Ubel Blatt. So for those that don't know, my brother has a tendency to recommend anime that he hasn't finished, and he's only watched like one. Oh yeah, this is pretty good. This is 1 or 2 episodes in, and so for those that haven't been around us in a while, we'll watch some stuff off of his recommendation, but no more, no more. He's got to have finished it before we watch it. So if he finishes an anime and recommends it, it's fine. But if he's like, yeah, we only watched the first 2 episodes, don't do it, because it was horrible.
Hey man.
My goodness. It just got stupid, like for no reason. It was like, why they do that? Okay, but why? Like motivations were weird, decisions were weird, fights were weird, powers were weird, and apparently it's really popular. It was just stupid. So that was probably the worst anime I watched this year.
Hey man, I meant to tell you that I
Yeah.
stopped watching it because it just lost me. But
Oh, it did more than lose me.
things happen,
And the
man.
problem is I like to complete stuff just to know if like maybe it turns itself around. Nah, man.
But apologies.
So that's all I got. That's all I got.
Yeah, man. So y'all let us know, man. What were y'all favorite animes in 2025? If you like the same ones, we like what you like about it, or something we didn't mention. Go ahead and put some in the comments, man. Let us know something. And
Yep.
don't forget to like, subscribe, share to the podcast.
Always, always. Yep. And like we said, we know we missed a couple. Lord of Mysteries is one that I'm probably gonna watch next. And there's a couple other ones, but again, recommend my brother something good that he'll watch more than two
I'll
episodes
watch it.
of.
I'll try it. And I'll let you know how I like it.